Hey folks, it's the Texas Food Dude. Today I'm doing something a little different, and it's a new, I'm going to be doing a special show once a month, and I'm doing a review on barbecue places. Yes, barbecue places in the Austin area. I'm going to do Smokey Mo's today, and it is a place I've been to a few times, and I'll tell you more in a minute. Welcome to the Texas Food Dude. Today I'm starting a one episode a month series, and I am going to be doing local barbecue places in the Austin area or the Central Texas area. And I've started with my first one today at the Smokey Mo's, and this is the location in Cedar Park. Yeah, Cedar Park. There's quite a few in the Austin area. I know of at least 4 in Cedar Park, Round Rock, Leander, and in Pflugerville also, I think. But this is a really nice little restaurant. They do really good barbecue. At first I wasn't too sure, and then I tried them and I was really, really impressed with them. So yeah, gonna have some barbecue. So show you the meal here in a second, and I'll see how it goes. Okay, I asked them what their best meals were, and everybody has, as employees are, they have their own opinions of what the best is. And I got brisket, I got ribs, and I got pork loin. And for the sides, I got coleslaw and potato salad. The meats are all smoked on site. They do all their own smoking on site with oak wood. And the potato salad and the coleslaw is not made on site, but it is made to their recipe by a third party. So this looks really, really good. I've had their ribs and I've had their brisket before. Like, they got some really good bark. I love bark. And that pork loin looks really good. It's not, I don't have any sauce on it, but there is a bottle of sauce right there. I got my pickles and my onions. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Rib. Pork rib. Look, you got the bark and the smoke ring right here. It's really, really good. The meat just pulls away from the bone. Very tender, really juicy. It's got a great flavor to it. You get the smokiness. The rub on the ribs is very, very flavorful. As they say, it's got a very good mouthfeel and a good bite. I mean, like I said, I'm biting into it. You can almost see my mouth indention or my bite indention, and it just pulls away. I mean, a lot of people, they don't want it quite where it falls off the bone. I like it when it does that. There's a lot of in competition circles, but I'm not eating competition barbecue. I want to come in, order a plate, get it, eat it, and enjoy it. And this is really good. So yeah, this is a really good rib. So I'm going to eat on this. Okay, now I'm going to have some of the potato salad. I like to have meat, and then potatoes aside, and then meat, whatever, however it goes. So here's the potato salad. So it's like this. Now I can see some egg, some pimento, a little bit of pickle relish. It's a mayo and mustard based. Really nice and creamy, and the potato salad is right at the texture I enjoy, because I've had somewhere, and you can see there's got some black pepper in it, but you can see that it's got, as it falls off my fork, I'll clean that up in a second, but it's a good texture because it's almost, the potatoes are almost cubed, and they have a soft bite to them. They're cooked. I don't know how many times I've had some potato at some places where the potato is undercooked, and that's gross. You know, if I want something crunchy in my potato salad, I want it to be an onion or a piece of pickle or something like that, not the potato. I want it cooked. This is really good. I've had some where it's like the potatoes are almost like consistency of mashed potatoes. That's okay, but I want the better it's too soft. The texture is way too soft. I'm a texture guy with my food, and this is really, really good. Really enjoyable. It's like I said, it's nice and creamy. A little bit of mustard, a little bit of mayo. It's kind of a happy mix. It's not one or the other. It's about a 50-50 mix on this. So this is quite good. Okay, now I'm going to have some of the brisket. I asked for the leaner cut of brisket, which is normally from the flat. Brisket comes down to it comes from two areas. Or it's divided into two parts. There's the flat, and then there's the point. Because it's flat and it's got a pointed end. The flat is the more leaner area, and the point is the more fatty area, or the more moist. A lot of people, that's how they go when they ask you, you want lean or do you want moist? Lean is what they're talking about on the flat, and moist is the fattier part. See, and that is the brisket. Really, really good. Really, they always talk about the test about how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to put it over finger. It's supposed to bend. It's perfectly cooked. It's perfectly cooked. Don't want to waste that flavor. There's a lot of good, as I demonstrate with this piece, you've got, smoked green bark. My only wish is I had more bark, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I love the bark. That's where a lot of the flavor is. You get the smokiness in the meat and some of the marinade, but with that bark, it's the best part. Bark is the best part. So, and I have some sauce. I might have tried with some sauce in it, but you shouldn't. The saying goes, in Texas, you shouldn't depend on sauce for your barbecue. To each their own. Sometimes I go without, sometimes I do. Just like some people go with French fries. You have to have it with ketchup, or you don't have to have with ketchup. At least French fries. You don't do ketchup with brisket. That's disgusting. But this is really good. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm going to try some with the sauce. So I've got some brisket, and I just dabbled a little bit on my little tray. See, there's the sauce. Kind of a brownish red. Smells. It's got a nice aroma to it. You get the bouquet of like a little bit of vinegar, smoke, onion, garlic. It's a little sweet, which is good, but also has a little bit of heat too. And that's the perfect balance to a good barbecue sauce. You have to have the sweet and the heat. It's all about the contrast, as Artie Bucco would say. It's all about the contrast. Really good. Okay, now I'm going to have some of the coleslaw. Coleslaw is, your standard white, red, or purple cabbage, shredded really nicely. Plus I got some carrot in there. I like it like this. I like a kind of almost like a fine shred, as opposed to like where it's like pulp. Because I've seen some, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, as an example. That's like it's about where I can handle it. I mean, when it's like, but it's like chopped to a pulp. That's almost. This is good. It's really, really good. Really, it's nice and sweet, smooth, creamy. Really enjoyable. I like most coleslaws I've had. Some people, don't like when it's overly vinegary. This is not, and I like a vinegar coleslaw, but this is really good. This is a good balance of everything. It's also not that old, because you can sit there, you see when you get the purple cabbage in there, that it doesn't, it's not, the color of the cabbage is not bleeding out because of the dressing in the coleslaw. It's not discoloring the other bits of the cabbage, which is nice. It's not because that's kind of gross. But this is really good cabbage and really good coleslaw. It's also a really nice, a good contrast. Like if you are eating, like say if you got a spicy barbecue sauce or something like that, this will put the fire out. This and the creamy potato salad really helps. And now, onto the pork loin. Yes, the pork loin. Smells really, really good. As you can tell, it's really lean. You have a nice bark, smoke ring, a little bit of a fat cap right here. This is really, really good. Pork loin is one of those things you can do so many things with it. When it comes to roasting it, or you can smoke it, put it in the middle of a porchetta. Porchetta. A porchetta is a pork loin wrapped in a pork belly. Decadent. This is fantastic. I've never really had pork loin at a barbecue place, but this is good. This is really good. Put some sauce on it if you want. If it's a little too lean for you, so that's the problem with lean things. It can be a bit dry, and so you might have to use sauce to perk it up. I'm not saying this is dry, but if you want a little bit more contrast, a little bit more flavor, use the sauce. Really good. As you can see from the condition of my plate, I hated every second of it. I ate everything. I ate everything. Yes, everything's gone. I mean, a little bit of salad, a little bit of coleslaw, but for the most part, it's really, really good. This is pretty good food. Hey, so in review, good. Smokey Mo's, very good. You don't have to stand in line for really good barbecue. This is a very good barbecue place. It's a chain. Yes, it's a chain, but it's a good chain. They have a good barbecue that they sell day in, day out. I have tried Smokey Mo's in 2 different locations, and so I'm pretty sure if it's the same in 2 different locations, it's going to be the same all over. They have very good practices with how they do their smoking and how they do the preparation. It's really, really good. Very enjoyable. I highly recommend it. Smokey Mo's, good stuff. And as always, if you like the show, like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends about the Texas Food Dude. Even if you don't live in Texas, I've got some great stuff. I've got some reviews. I've got product reviews. I've got recipes. I've got this, and I do things when I drink a lot of beer and seltzers and whatnot. But come on, I need the subscribers so I can get the algorithm and show up in more subscription feeds. So, y'all have a good day. have a safe Thanksgiving, because I should be doing a show next week, but we'll see how it goes. See how busy I am. Y'all take care.